Have you ever felt like you were chasing a ghost? A shadow that flickers in and out of view, leaving behind whispers and fragmented clues? That's how it feels trying to pin down Roger. Not just any Roger, but the Roger that seems to exist in the liminal spaces of the American landscape. The Roger who, depending on who you ask, is a tech nomad, a wilderness survivalist, or maybe, just maybe, a figment of our collective online imagination. Let's rewind a bit. This isn't about a missing person in the traditional sense. It's about a digital enigma. A whisper in the wind that started with a single, innocuous comment on a forum about obscure hiking trails in the Pacific Northwest. Roger was here, it read, followed by a detailed description of a hidden waterfall. That comment, seemingly ordinary, sparked a flurry of questions. Who was Roger? How did he know about this place? And why did he leave such a cryptic message? Over the next few months, more Roger sightings emerged. Photos, videos, and second-hand accounts painted a disjointed portrait of a man moving across the United States. He appeared in the deserts of Arizona, leaving behind meticulously crafted stone cairns. He was spotted kayaking in the Florida Everglades, capturing stunning footage of rare bird species. He even popped up in the bustling streets of New York City, posting a blog entry about the hidden rooftop gardens of Brooklyn. The common thread? Each sighting was accompanied by a sense of mystery, a feeling that Roger was always one step ahead. He was a phantom, a digital nomad who seemed to know the country better than most of us. So, where is Roger now? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? To answer that, we need to understand the clues, the patterns, and the sheer volume of information that's been compiled by a growing community of online sleuths. Let's start with the geographic spread. Roger's movements have been incredibly diverse. He's been seen in nearly every region of the continental United States, from the rugged mountains of Montana to the sun-drenched beaches of California. This suggests a few possibilities. 1. He's incredibly mobile, possibly living out of a van or a modified vehicle. 2. He's strategically moving to avoid detection, knowing that a predictable pattern would make him easier to track. Or 3, and this is where things get really interesting, he's not a single person at all. What if Roger is a collective identity? A persona created by a group of individuals who share a passion for exploration and anonymity? This theory gains traction when you examine the variety of skills attributed to Roger. He's a skilled photographer, a seasoned hiker, a tech whiz, and a knowledgeable naturalist. It's rare for one person to possess such a diverse range of talents. Another theory revolves around the idea of Roger being a social experiment. A carefully crafted narrative designed to test the limits of online tracking and community engagement. The internet is a vast and interconnected space, and the idea of someone deliberately manipulating its users isn't far-fetched. Then there's the simpler, more romantic notion of Roger being a modern-day Thoreau, a wanderer seeking solitude and connection with nature. This aligns with the recurring theme of wilderness exploration and the emphasis on hidden, untouched places. But let's dive into the specifics. Recent sightings have been particularly intriguing. There's a cluster of reports placing Roger in the Appalachian Mountains. Several hikers have claimed to have encountered a man matching his description, someone who offered them advice on navigating the trails and shared stories of his travels. One particularly compelling account comes from a woman named Sarah, who claims to have met Roger near the summit of Mount Mitchell. She described him as a middle-aged man with a weathered face and kind eyes. He was carrying a well-worn backpack and a camera, and he spoke with a quiet intensity about the beauty of the surrounding landscape. Sarah even managed to take a blurry photo of him, which she later posted online. This photo, while grainy, has become a key piece of evidence for many Roger enthusiasts. It shows a man with a distinctive profile, a long, slightly graying beard, and a pair of piercing blue eyes. The photo has been analyzed and compared to other images and videos, leading to a consensus that it likely depicts the same person. However, the Appalachian sightings are just one piece of the puzzle. There are also reports of Roger being seen in the desert Southwest. A group of off-road enthusiasts claims to have encountered him near the Grand Canyon, where he was reportedly studying ancient petroglyphs. This geographic dichotomy, the mountains versus the desert, raises even more questions. Is Roger intentionally moving between these two vastly different environments? Is he seeking out specific types of landscapes? Or is this simply a coincidence? To further complicate matters, there are also whispers of Roger being involved in some kind of environmental activism. Some speculate that he's using his anonymity to document and expose illegal logging operations or other forms of environmental degradation. This theory is supported by the fact that many of Roger's sightings occur in remote, ecologically sensitive areas. Another fascinating aspect of the Roger phenomenon is the use of technology. He's clearly tech-savvy, using drones and cameras to capture stunning footage. He's also adept at navigating online forums and social media platforms, leaving behind cryptic messages and clues. This raises the question of whether Roger is using technology for more than just documenting his travels. Is he using it to track his own movements, to create a digital trail that's both visible and invisible? Is he using it to communicate with a network of like-minded individuals? The truth is, we don't know. The Roger enigma is a complex web of speculation, evidence, and unanswered questions. But that's what makes it so compelling. The search for Roger has become a kind of online treasure hunt, with thousands of people contributing their own theories and insights. It's a testament to the power of the internet to connect people and to create a collective sense of curiosity. But let's be realistic. There's a chance that we'll never know the true identity of Roger. He may remain a phantom, a whisper in the wind, a symbol of the untamed spirit of exploration. Perhaps the most important question isn't where Roger is now, but what he represents. He represents a desire for freedom, a longing for connection with nature, and a fascination with the unknown. He's a reminder that there are still hidden corners of the world, places where we can escape the noise and the chaos of modern life. He's a symbol of the enduring human spirit, the drive to explore, to discover, and to connect. So, where is Roger now? Maybe he's hiking a remote trail, capturing a breathtaking sunset. Maybe he's kayaking down a hidden river, observing the wildlife. Maybe he's simply sitting by a campfire, gazing at the stars. Or maybe, just maybe, he's watching us, wondering if we'll ever catch up. The Roger story is a modern-day myth, a tale that reflects our own anxieties and aspirations. It's a story that reminds us that the world is still full of mysteries, and that there are still places where we can find ourselves. Maybe we'll even catch a glimpse of the man himself, a phantom in the wilderness, a whisper in the wind. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.